This place for me is freedom, a quiet place to collect my own thoughts. We should be doing everything we can to respond to the environmental crisis we're facing.
For millennia, humans have had an impact on this landscape. Everything we do affects it: the soils, the rivers, the trees. 41% of species in the UK have declined since the 1970s, and 1 in 6 species in Wales is at risk of extinction.
It's hard to witness the ongoing decline in biodiversity. There are many of us working to understand the challenges that nature faces and what we can do to help. Our ambition is to develop nature recovery networks, sites which are nature-rich and better joined up. This needs to take place on a scale that we've never seen before. It will take time and will only happen by working together.
The rivers and streams are the lifeblood of the Brecon Beacons. They are the corridors that help connect the habitats and allow mammals and fish to move and migrate. It's important that we manage these rivers and streams to help preserve this wildlife, but it's also important to prevent the spread of non-native invasive species such as Japanese knotweed and Himalayan balsam.
Just like other parts of the UK, the park is suffering with ash dieback. Yet trees are so important because they can help reduce the risk of flooding, they can help improve the quality of our water, and they provide a habitat for so many species. We need the right trees in the right places.
The diversity here is special. We often can't see how connected things really are. Our carbon cycle, our nitrogen cycle are driven by microbes. If you affect the microorganisms, then you affect our plant species, our birds, our insects. We're working to capture more data to better understand the bigger picture, so we can truly say something meaningful about our habitats and species and how they're changing over time.
My family farmed this land for the last 7 generations. We're now planting 200 acres of native woodland on our hill, using locally sourced seed. The relentless bad news about our environment, about our biodiversity, about flooding is really depressing. But this is something that we can do on our doorsteps. We fully expect to have to look after these trees for at least the next 12 years, but I strongly suspect that my kids and their kids will still be looking after them too.
Peatland is something people haven't really appreciated, but it's such an important part of the environment and a big carbon store. We're working to seed and revegetate bare peat. We can recover habitats and restore the land, but we can't work in isolation.
Our woodland group has 15 regular volunteers who come together to increase biodiversity in our local area. The Warren is a unique spot and the only place in the national park where the River Wye flows. I consider it a privilege to be part of something that helps my community.
Native woodlands.
Moorland.
Rivers and streams.
Riverside meadow.
Flower-rich grassland.
Raised bog.
Woodland edge.
All of this.
This is a complex and beautiful landscape. As well as being a place for visitors, it's also a source of livelihoods. We need to find common ground and work together.
This is a journey about rebuilding connections, about connecting up our nature-rich areas and about reconnecting ourselves to the amazing natural world which surrounds us.